Oh, good evening, Mifflin County. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm here with Brett Rodgers from the Mifflin County Science and Technology Fair. We're testing out a new thing here with the whole Mifflin County network on maybe highlighting a different organization or event that's going on each month or every couple weeks. And tonight we chose the science fair. So I have with me tonight Brett Rogers, and he's going to give us some information on, what is the science fair, where is it at, that type of information. If you have any questions, I'll try to watch for any questions in the comments. So without further ado, go right ahead, Brett.
Hi, Colby. Thanks a lot. Yeah, the Mifflin County Science and Technology Fair. This is going to be our fifth year of the event. It's going to be on April 14th. It's going to be held at the Body and Soul Community Center in Strodes Mills. This is a science fair for fourth, fifth, and sixth graders. This is a competition, and it pays cash prizes, and they also get some rewards just for showing up, some shirts and some rockets and some different things like that. That's pretty much the quick of it.
How many participants did you have last year?
We usually have between 50 and 60 kids show up to the event. Uh, there's about between 30 and 40 entries into it as far as projects, because the kids can go from, it can be a single student can do it, or they can be up to four students can do it
Hmm.
on it as a team. So it's up to children, it's up to the kids to
And
decide that.
how many awards are there? How is that broken out?
In our registration packet, we have it broken out at first, second, and third place, and that's a division for fourth grade, and then there's a second division for fifth and sixth graders that are combined. If our fundraising goes well, which it has in the past, last year we paid out five places in each division, and we paid out $300 for first, 200 for second, 100 for third, 65, and then 35. So if our sponsors are stepping up like they have been, then there could be it's really lucrative for the children to do well at this
Awesome, thank
event.
you. I know this year you said the location is going to be different from previous years.
Yeah, we kind of grew out of the rec center. It was a great place that we had for quite a while there. That's where we had our first 4 years of events. But we're just getting big enough that we're going to try a different venue this year, the Body and Soul Community Center up in Strodes Mills. It should suit
So,
us really
so
well,
that's the
and
old
we'll,
Strodes
be
Mills Middle School, or was it elementary? I forget.
not sure it's the
Yeah,
back
I think
building
that
though.
was the
It's the
middle
one that's the
school. I
furthest
went
one.
there, I should know.
No,
It's been a long time, though.
but they redid that place really nicely, and so it should be a great venue to host
Uh-huh.
an event like
Do you
this.
think you're still going to do the Rockets, or are you doing something different this year?
Yeah, we are going to do the Rockets again. The kids really seem to do that, and it's really fun we launch them off. They build them while they're getting judged. So the children come out to be judged one at a time with the three-panel judges, and while they're in the break room, I guess, or the waiting room, they're in there. They have snacks and drinks, and we have a couple different things that they can do, with like drawings and different stuff like that. But we introduced rockets last year, where they can actually build a
Hmm.
rocket in there, and while they're waiting, and then towards the end of the public event, around 1:45, 2 o'clock, we take all the kids outside, and then we go out and we launch rockets up into the air. And if they work well, they go up, the parachute pops open, they come down, and it's a real good time. The kids
So,
really
as
enjoyed
far as
that.
members of the public, not just the parents that are there with their kids, what's the time? I know it's open to the public at some point.
Yeah, it's open to the public from
Okay.
12 to 2, and you are judging from about 9 a.m. to until it's finished, essentially,
Hmm.
usually around noon there. And ideally, we'll be able to do the presentation for the awards right at 12 o'clock, where the family and friends have showed up and they can really appreciate what the kids have done. Uh, and like I say, we pay through five places last year. Maybe three would be this year, but I think fundraising is going well, so we'll probably do five places again. But even if the kids, this is a competition, so everybody can't win the cash prizes, but everybody gets a T-shirt, everybody will get a rocket, and I think they generally have a good time just learning from each other's projects. We also have Bugman has been coming every year, and he has a great display of live and and deceased bugs that people can handle and check out, and some of them are pretty exotic. So it's just an added feature for people to show up at. We also have like South Hills Business Schools, Lycoming Engines, a couple other folks show up. Some of the sponsors show up, and they can put on their own little displays for science and technology. And it's a learning event in general, and it's really meant to not only benefit the kids that participate, but the county the county the
Hmm.
county in general that comes to the show. Definitely, you go away, you've learned a lot if you've shown up
And
at that event.
is there any cost involved as far as entering it?
Yeah, it's free. It's free for the public to come to it. It's free for the kids to enter it. We didn't want to charge anything because we don't want to deter any kid that may have an interest in this. We don't want, even if it was a $5 entry fee, we don't want to deter any kids from coming on
Awesome.
board. So we didn't
Well,
do anything.
thank you. We want to keep the interview short, but thank you for coming on. Is there anything else that you have to say?
No, I just want to. I mean, I'm not going to shout out any specific sponsors, but I really want to shout our sponsors are really make this event happen. I mean, the kids show up, but if we didn't have the sponsorships that we have from the community, it wouldn't be a success. So if you check our Facebook page, you can see what sponsors donate to our program, and if you see them out in the public, just say, hey, thanks a lot for doing that, because it makes a big
Okay.
difference.
Well,
All right,
thank you.
thanks a
Have
lot.
a good evening, and we'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye.
Take care.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for all that. Well, it's live now, but it's about over here. Um, Thanks for watching, and if you look at all of the different bubbles down there below, that's all the different groups that we've made so far that we've kind of sprouted out from Mifflin County Alerts to some other groups as we've grown over the years. If you'd like to see more interviews like this one, just some highlights, maybe once a month or something like that, go ahead and give us a thumbs or like, or if you really don't want to see this, you can let me know. But thank you, and everyone have a good night. Bye.